Hello folks and welcome to another episode of Vinyl Records of Brilliance, and this is part 3 of my 100 favourite punk rock albums. But what I've been noticing is I think I've been a wee bit optimistic with the 100, because this is going to go way over the 100. I'm only just reaching D and just about to get into the letter E, and I've not even touched the surface yet on my favourite albums. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this probably my all-time favourite 200 punk rock albums, because I've got so many other ones that I won't want to show you that I used to play a lot in the day, and I don't want to be skipping any out in the process, for the sake of whittling it down to whittling it down to 100. So what we'll go for now is we'll go for 200 of my favourite punk rock albums of all time. Right, so today I've got 24 LPs ready, sitting and waiting for me just to crash right into this, right? So like I said, this is in no particular order. It's not any countdown from the top to the bottom. It's just 200 LPs, possibly more, you never know, this could change again. But 200 LPs that I played a lot, were never off the deck, basically. So, in no particular order, no 100 to whatever number one, it's just albums that I love, that I used to play all the time, punk rock albums. Right, so here we go. First one up is this band, Enemy U, from the USA. Brilliant. If you love Bad Religion, you love this band. Sadly their singer passed away some time ago, so there'll never be any more music, but they had a couple of albums out and they're superb, and this was their debut album, Enemy U, where no one knows your name, and I swear to God there's not a bad track on this. If you like early Bad Religion, you'll love this. It's sterling stuff. It really is really good. That's the back there. And this, I've played this tons of times, and even in the car, I've got the CD, and the CD was on all the time in the car. It's fantastic, man. Some really catchy songs on it. So if you've never heard of them, definitely a favourite of mine. Enemy U, or No One Knows Your Name LP. Check them out if you've not heard them. YouTube them. Next up, needs no introduction, English Dogs, Invasion of the Porcupine LP. Brilliant UK band, always were, know what I mean? That 12-inch they done, Mad Punks and English Dogs, stunning, just no bad song on it, and this was their first LP, and it's brilliant. Invasion of the Porcupine. I don't really need to say much about it, because you all know how good this band were. Absolutely fantastic. So that's my second one there, and my all-time 200 punk rock albums. English Dogs, Invasion of the Porcupine. Next up, another band, needs no introduction, UK 80s band, The Ejected. A touch of class, and this album really is a touch of class. It's brilliant, basic kind of tunes, but just so good. I remember picking this up in Glasgow Barrows Market, like I picked up so many others. I remember picking this up there and loving it. Some of the tracks on this brilliant. Used to sing along it all the time. East End Kids, Have You Got 10p? You all remember the classic, Have You Got 10p? Oh, not me. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Some cracking stuff on this. Carnival, football song, Class of 82, Young Tribes of England. Young Tribes of England. Brilliant, just brilliant. The Ejected, a touch of class. Brilliant. Next up, another one that needs no introduction. Dead Kennedys, Fresh Fruit for Rotten Vegetables. Need I say anything, really? Jello Biafra, at their best, brilliant. Classic, all the classics, Chemical Warfare and all that, just just phenomenal stuff in it, just brilliant. Dead Kennedys, fresh fruit for rotten vegetables, brilliant. Next, love this band. And remember when I got this was another one I picked up at Glasgow Barras Market back in the early 80s. And I never knew anything about them. And I picked it up and it's phenomenal. This album is absolutely brilliant. Total hardcore punk at its best. Brilliant. There's a song on it called Pain. And it's brilliant. The wee riff at the start. It's just, it's a cracking wee riff at the beginning of it. And then it just bangs you in and it's ferocious stuff. This is just brilliant. Die Cruising, self-titled. If you've never heard of them, YouTube them. Die Cruising, just absolutely brilliant. Brilliant LP, this, stunning stuff, honestly. Die Cruising. Next up, another one needs no introduction. Yep, it's the Dawn of the Dickies. Brilliant. Everybody loves the Dickies. Dickies are just brilliant, aren't they? This album, their debut, stunning stuff. Manny Moan Jack and all that. Christ's sake, it's no a bad song on this. Just, and I seen them a couple of years ago as well in Glasgow and they were absolutely brilliant. Dawn of the Dickies, smashing stuff. Another Dickies one, obviously, got to follow up with this, haven't you? Incredible Shrinking Dickies, LP, brilliant. I don't need to say anything else. You all know. Fantastic, classic album, absolute classic. Next up, the band that started it all in the D-beat, hardcore, ferocious punk. Yep, it's Discharge and Never Again, which was kind of like a compilation of their stuff. Absolutely fantastic. I played this album to death. Honestly, this was played never again. Love it. Brilliant. Discharge at their best in my opinion, just absolutely brilliant. Discharge, Never Again. And it can't be left out, the mini LP, Discharge, Why? What an absolute blistering record this is. You all know it. Brilliant. My band even, 4 Past Midnight, we used to do a cover of this. Not long, we formed in 1989 and we did a cover of this around about 1990 there, or something like that, and we recorded it in a demo, and it was Does the System Work? We done a cover version of it, and I'll be totally honest with you, we pulled it off quite well, but this is stunning stuff. This is just brilliant. Discharge, Why? Brilliant. Not a bad song on it. Ain't No Feeble Bastards and all that. Does the System Work? Why? Fucking magic. Next up, Dropkick Murphys. My favourite album of theirs. Right, this album is just faultless. Do or Die, Dropkick Murphys, absolutely faultless. Not a bad track on it. Brilliant. And I mind seeing them at Holidays in the Sun in Morecambe the year this album was out, and they were absolutely brilliant. And it was the Street Dog singer that was singing with them at the time. It wasn't Al Barr, or that, cause you all know he joined later, but to me this is them at their best. This is the best stuff they ever done, was this album. After that, maybe the second album, The Gang's All Here, was quite good, but after that, when they started to get into that penny flute, whistle, Irish stuff, nah, I'm sorry, not for me. Was it tickling my fancy at all? I thought it was, to me, it's just, that kind of stuff, it just all sounds the same to me. I mean, I can't listen to it. But this album is brilliant. Dropkick Murphys, Do or Die. Oh, bloody hell. Right, another album I used to blast a lot back in the day was this, The Disruptors, Playing with Fire. Now, this album's absolutely brilliant, honestly. It starts off, the very first track, it's got a door opening, like that, the door opening, man. It's pure, it's cracking. It's just totally simple, straightforward punk rock music. But see, when I was a young guy, I loved this LP, honestly. And this was another one I picked up in Glasgow at the Barras Market. You know what I mean? It's phenomenal stuff. The Disruptors. If you've never heard it, check it out on YouTube. Disruptors, Playing with Fire LP. Brilliant. Next up, I'll do the first album. I'll do this album first. Right. This band here are a local band to me from Clydebank called Distorted Truth. Now, I'll tell you a wee story about this band. This band basically, back in the day, when my band, the Brilliance of 4 Past Midnight, were just kind of starting, it was hard to get gigs in that, you know. It was really, really hard to get gigs. A lot of the bands, it's still the same now. I mean, a lot of the bands just didn't want to help any other bands out. I mean, you do odd ones here and there that would throw you a bone in that, you know, but the majority of bands, they were all in their wee kind of cliques and that, you know, and one they want to help any other bands out with gigs and all that, you know what I mean? But this band here took us under their wing and gave us several gigs with him in several places, and I'll never ever forget it, you know what I mean? I'm indebted to this band, to be fair, you know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have got going basically, gigs wise, because nobody else wanted to have us a gig, you know what I mean? It was so hard, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about this band, Distorted Truth from Clydebank, who this album is amazing. Sadly, we lost the singer Alshie a few years back, which is okay. It was fucking Christ. It was so sad. It really was just so sad. You know what I mean? The guy was one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Honestly, man, I've never not got a bad word to say about him. He was just a lovely, lovely, genuine guy. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? But this band are just brilliant. Honestly, I played this to death. I'm not talking crap, and I'm not trying to lick any arses in the process either. But I love this band, and I love this album. This album is superb. We've covered one of this band's songs for years called Party Political Bullshit, and my band 4 Past Midnight, we covered that song, and for years and years we played that song in tribute to this band because they're that good. This album is great, honestly. If you like the Clash, SLF sort of a mixture, this is right up your alley. If you've never heard this album, be ashamed of yourselves and check it out. Distorted Truth, smashed hits, phenomenal, honestly. No Trust, Life for a Life, Change, Policeman. One of my other favourites, where is it? We Don't Need This Revolution. This is brilliance, honestly. I can't put this album any higher up calibre. It's brilliant. And it was released on Link Records, who I think was ran by one of the guys for the band The Business. But that's phenomenal stuff. Distorted Truth, smashed hits. So I need to follow it up with this one. This is for the second album, Distorted Truth, Counterfeit Culture. This is brilliant, but this time there'd been a few changes where I did that different drummer in place, Doxy, it took over on drums. But this album, it's just as good as the first one. This is great. This is great as well, you know what I mean? So if you get a chance to check them out on YouTube, get onto YouTube, search Distorted Truth, smashed hits in this album, Counterfeit Culture. This one was released on Combat Rock Records, I think, over in France, and it's brilliant. It's just as good as the first one. Brilliant. Distorted Truth, fantastic, man. What a band, brilliant. Lovely bunch of guys and all. Brilliant. Next up, this band, Dag Nasty, the American band. This is my favourite album of theirs. It was a later album, 4 on the Floor. This is more quite really kind of melodic, Bad Religion kind of sounding, brilliant. This is my favourite album of theirs. Dag Nasty, 4 on the Floor. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Next up, this is my favourite Damned album of all time. And I'm talking about Phantasmagoria, The Damned. To me, this is a pinnacle album for me, honestly. I mean, I love all the early stuff, the right kind of punk stuff and that, but this, to me, when they went in this kind of gothic, kind of dark direction, was, oh, I loved it. And this album is so good. I mean, there's tracks on this, Grimly Fiendish, Shadow of Love, Street of Dreams, Edward the Bear. Okay, it's brilliant. It's just, I mean, some folk will say, oh, they're not a gothic band. Like, to me, this is a gothic album. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion on it. The Damned, Phantasmagoria, fantastic. Right, this is my other favourite Damned album, and it's this one, Machine Gun Etiquette. Brilliant, my favourite song on it, Anti-Pop, brilliant, just superb. The Damned, Machine Gun Etiquette, I don't need to say much there, it's the classic, innit? Classic. Now here's a wee throw here, don't know what one of you will remember this band, UK band called Dan. The band was called Dan, and they released quite a few LPs, and I've got most of them, if not all of them. And I first heard this band on John Peel, and I think I picked their first album up in Rat Records, which used to be in Virginia Galleries in Glasgow, way back in the early 80s. And this album's called Where Have All the Children Gone, and it's brilliant. And they had their own kind of style going on, kind of style of punk, and it's brilliant. So check them out. I played their stuff. I played this to death. It's the name of the band are called Dan, D-A-N, Dan, and this is Where Have All the Children Gone album. Check them out. Go onto that YouTube and check these bands out if you've never heard of them. So this is Dan, Where Have All the Children Gone LP. Fantastic stuff. Female singer, by the way, and they're brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Next up, some crusty stuff now. My favourite Doom release, the Peel Sessions. Doom, the Peel Sessions, brilliant. My all-time favourite track by Doom is Exploitation. Absolutely superb. Mid-pace, in your face, like hammering a nail into a piece of wood, just absolutely brilliant. Doom, the Peel Sessions. Fantastic, love it. Next up, another early 80s classic, needs no introduction. It's the Defects, Defective Breakdown, Buck and Co at their finest. This album rips from start to finish. Brilliant. My favourite track on this, Killer on the Street. That's my favourite. That's my favourite track on it. But every track on this is superb. Defective Breakdown, Casualty, We Don't Care, Metal Walls, Thoughts, and obviously Dance Until You Drop, 20th Century, Survival. Okay, it's a classic after classic. It's the Defects, Defective Breakdown. Absolutely smashing in it. Brilliant. Next up, Glasgow band, Glasgow Raging D-Beat band. I've always liked Disaffect. This is their best release. I love this album. Chained to Morality, absolutely fantastic. Raging in your face, D-Beat crust at its finest. Brilliant. This is classic stuff. If you're into the D-Beat stuff, you should have this in your collection. This is fantastic. Disaffect, Chained to Morality. Raging in your face, head to the floor. Fantastic. Next up, Culture Shock, Go Wild. This is my favourite Culture Shock album, is this, Go Wild. Absolutely brilliant. Punks on Postcards and all that, the songs on this are just absolutely brilliant. It's kind of ska punk, but not the American ska punk, UK ska punk, and it's absolutely superb. Culture Shock, Go Wild. Brilliant. Played that to death, so the right. Another classic. The Clash. Give 'em Enough Rope. I don't know what to say. It's just a classic, isn't it? It's brilliant. Not a bad song on it. Christ, I think most of us played these albums to the grooves were like. You know what I mean? The Clash. Give 'em Enough Rope. And obviously, got to mention the self-titled Clash debut. Brilliant. Opening track. Career Opportunities and all that on this. Just Police and Thieves. What a track. Absolutely superb. The Clash. What do I need to say? We all know it, man. The debut. Right, this is the last one I'm showing today. This is my 24th of my now 200 favourite punk rock albums of all time, because 100 is just not enough. Just so many more I want to show you that I really, really love. So, as I said earlier, I don't want to miss any out that I've, you know what I mean? I'd rather show you all the ones that I played all the time. So, this is the last of today. This is my 24th LP of the day. And it's this one, and it's Crucifix, Dehumanization. This album is chaos from start to finish. This is anarcho-punk at its finest. Absolutely brilliant. And it folds out, as you all know. The cover folds out into a big, big poster. And it's phenomenal stuff. It's just ripping, raging punk rock. Absolutely brilliant. And you'll remember the way it starts with the wee talkie bit that at the start before it goes into peace or annihilation. Then it gets just fucking for there. It's just absolutely relentless stuff. It's brilliant. This album is a classic in the hardcore raging punk fucking genre, anarcho stuff. This is just absolutely brilliant. Crucifix, Dehumanization, brilliant. Right, that brings us to the end of part 3 of the now 200 favourite punk rock albums of all time, right here on Vinyl Records of Brilliance. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. All the ones that have been subscribing. Just over a week and a half, and I've near enough got another I'm near enough up to 300 subscribers. It's brilliant. It's not a lot, but to me it's a lot, you know, and I really do appreciate it. So keep liking, and most importantly, if you're watching for the first time or you like it, I'm just a guy talking about punk rock music and throwing the odd other records in here now and again. And please check some of my other videos out. The other parts of my videos are on my trip to Japan, where I bought hundreds of records in Japan. I've got loads of them. So please watch some of the videos and whatever else I've got there as well. I'm sure you'll find something hopefully interesting about them. So, but please like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, the most important thing. Click that bell, ding, ding, ding. And every time I upload something, you'll know that I've done it. And I'll appreciate every single view. And share it to your friends. See if you can share these videos on your social medias and that. Christ, I'd be so appreciative, honestly. But, and again, I'm Peter, and you've been watching Vinyl Records of Brilliance. Cheers.